They're a shrimp power couple. They hunt together and they eat starfish. Alive. My name is Nicole, author-illustrator of the Discover Pals Nature Educational Children's Book Series, and today we're going to talk about the Harlequin Shrimp. Meet the Harlequin Shrimp, the beautiful blue and white frilled shrimp of the reef that mates for life and has very particular taste buds. These aren't just underwater beauty queens, they're ruthless and precise hunters. And today, we'll dive into all about how they hunt, how they romance, and how they thrive on the reef. So let's start off with the craziest part. These shrimp eat starfish. And only starfish. And even only certain kinds of starfish. Harlequin shrimp have a taste for the fine dining. They won't eat dead starfish. They will only eat them fresh. And alive. Here's how it goes down. The shrimp approaches a starfish and uses its massive claws to flip it over. This renders them helpless, like a turtle on its back. They are capable of taking down stars up to 4 times their size, and 20 times their own body weight. To put into perspective how difficult of a task this can be, just imagine you and a partner trying to flip over a colossal Roomba that's moving, but it's also trying to cling to the floor with multiple sets of plungers. Once the starfish is flipped, the shrimp then drags it slowly back to its lair. Safe inside, they begin eating the starfish alive, starting with the tube feet first to keep it from escaping. Since they usually snag stars much larger than their own size, it can take days to finish one. Some scientists believe the shrimp injects an enzyme or a toxin to paralyze the starfish, but nobody's quite sure how it manages to keep them alive for so long. And while that may sound cruel, sorry Patrick, it's just nature's way of being efficient. Harlequin shrimp don't work alone. In fact, they hunt as power couples. The romantic part about these shrimp is that they mate for life. To give you an idea of how special this is, out of the entire ocean, we're talking thousands of species. You can count on your hands the number of other ocean creatures that exhibit monogamous behavior, which is the act of choosing and staying with one partner for life. This short list of other species that we know of that form bonded pairs are clownfish, French angelfish, seahorses, and some penguins and seabirds. So the Harlequin shrimp have quite the rare love story. So how does their unique romance help them thrive on the reef? To start, life can be tough when your only food source is live starfish. Forming a lifelong bond with another partner means that the Harlequin shrimp always has a ready hunting partner to help take down big prey. When they hunt, they coordinate together to flip and transport starfish, oftentimes much larger than themselves, which would be quite the task if they had to do it alone. Another benefit of a lifelong partner is defense. Harlequin shrimp claim a small patch of the reef as their territory, often centered around a good hiding spot and plenty of starfish. A mated pair can defend this space more effectively than a lone individual, ensuring they maintain access to resources and shelter. Finally, bonded pairs are efficient. We all know how challenging dating can be, and it's the same for the shrimp. Going out and searching for a new mate each time mating season rolls around is tiresome and increases exposure to predators. Having a reliable partner nearby means they can reproduce more frequently without the extra work. The female regularly produces eggs, and the male is always there to fertilize them. This continuity boosts their chance of passing on genes in an unpredictable environment. But despite being a power couple, they're like other shrimp in that they don't care for the young after hatching. Baby shrimp, called larvae, drift off in the current to begin their own little journeys all by themselves. Now for some shrimp stats. Harlequin shrimp get their name from those bright, contrasting colors on their body, which are similar to that of the colorful costumes worn by Harlequin characters in medieval plays. This bright pattern helps to keep predators at bay through a survival method called toxic mimicry. Harlequin shrimp aren't poisonous. They just pretend to be. This method copies a defense mechanism called Aposematism, which is where actually poisonous and toxic animals use bright colors or sounds to signal and warn predators not to eat them. An example of this would be poison dart frogs, who signal with bright colors on their skin, or even rattlesnakes, who use the sound of their rattle to warn predators to stay away. How big are Harlequin shrimp? They're about the size of a strawberry, or about 2 inches in length. The female is actually bigger than the male. Their diet consists of specific species of starfish, including the blue Linkia starfish, which is up to 12 inches across, the Phromia spp, 4 to 6 inches across, and the chocolate chip starfish, which is 6 to 10 inches in length. They live in coral reefs across the Indo-Pacific, from Hawaii to Madagascar, usually hiding in coral reef crevices. They can live up to 7 years and have often been observed spending their time in the same exact territory. Harlequin shrimp may be tiny, but they play a big role in coral reef ecosystems. They keep coral reefs healthy by keeping starfish populations in check, even hunting the aggressive and infamous crown of thorns, which is known for decimating coral reefs if left alone. We can do little things every day to ensure Harlequin shrimp continue to thrive. 1. We can wear reef-safe sunscreen when we go to the beach. 2. Use reusable utensils when we can to reduce waste. And 3. We can encourage our friends to do the same. Together, we can create a cleaner world to share with our partners in nature. So let's recap. The Harlequin shrimp is one with a love story, as one of the few monogamous creatures in the ocean. 2. The Harlequin shrimp only eats starfish, with a power couple hunting strategy that allows them to take down giants 20 times their body weight. And 3. They utilize toxic mimicry with their beautiful pattern to avoid predators. And if you'd like to share the Harlequin shrimp with your child or a child you know, please check out my children's book, Reef Pals: Wonders of the Reef, where you can see the Harlequin shrimp power couple on page 5. It's available on my website at reefpals.com or on Amazon. I'll leave the links in the description below. And thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment on what your favorite part of the Harlequin shrimp is. For me, it's that they are an adorable little married couple under the ocean, and I had an absolute, just amazing, fun time making this video because of that. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. This is my second video, so hopefully some improvements came through. It did make it a little shorter than the first one. And if you do want more shrimp content, please check out my first video on the shrimp that punches like a bullet. Thanks. See you later.